What's up, guys? So in this Shoky Quickie, we're going to take a look at something new and awesome from Jack's Pacific World of Nintendo line, and it is this giant, ridiculous box. So we've got the Deluxe Mushroom Kingdom Castle playset. This thing is ridiculous. So let's take a closer look. Well, let's not take a closer look because it's going to be really, really far over here. Now, just from here, you can see you have an awesome castle right there. You have these great figures that all come in here. You also got World of Nintendo here. You got ages 3 plus way up here. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. Over here, you've got exclusive Bowser figurine right there. That's actually one of the main draws of this. Now, something I wasn't paying attention. Reusable wall poster. So it actually comes with a background that you can totally use. We'll make sure we look at that in a little bit. Now you got display and play. So you got a 2.5-inch scale figures and accessories. Come all the way down here. 24 pieces. Comes with one castle play set, one Bowser, one Mario, one Princess Peach, one Luigi, one Goomba, one question block, one brick block, one flagpole, accessories, one Bowser, 2 hooks, 5 tapes, and 1 sticker sheet. Oh, it's a sticker sheet. But hey, it actually said all the things. I love it when it says that. Drax. Let's see. Turn down here. Does it say NASDAQ Jack anywhere? I don't know. But it does say 2017. Yay for that. Now guys, I picked this up at Toys R Us for about $40. So that's probably what you're going to get it for. Now, of course, you got display and play up here. You got another Bowser there. It says exclusive Bowser right there. It says Mushroom Kingdom Castle right there. It says question block or brick block right there. Princess Peach, Mario, Goomba, Luigi, flagpole. Yay. Now you've got store your figures. Yay. I like storing things. Stick, poster, and creature on Nintendo scene. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But then down at the bottom, 2.5 figures also available. Toad, Boo, Bullet Bill, Piranha Plant, Chain Chomp, and Yoshi. So if only we had all of those laying around. Yeah, about that. Okay, so I'm excited, guys. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of here and see how cool it is. Okay, guys. Wow. Okay, so this is a heck of a set. Not gonna lie. Alright, so just real quick. This is pretty much everything you get right here. Let me tilt the camera down just a little bit. So you get the castle. When you pull it out of the box, it comes in 3 pieces. So you have the front, the back, and the terrace. You just have to snap it all together. No biggie. You also have to apply stickers. So the Princess Peach glass thing there, all the different windows, and all 4 of the pennants all need to be put on. No big deal. Not really a thing. Now, before we get into the rest of the main accessories, I want to talk about an interesting gimmick for this. And I don't know if I'll do it myself, but it's something cool you can do. So, you have the poster, which I hope I can do this without knocking anything over. You will see the whole thing, but you can see at least you've got Super Mario down there, and you have what is obviously Mushroom Kingdom going on. Now, you can see you've got some tabs lined up right there, some holes. What you do is you put the poster on the wall like you would anything else. Then you use those holes combined with some old school 3M little wall thingies, little command strips. And using these couple hooks, you can actually hang that castle on the wall. So instead of just being a desktop thing that you can play with, you can totally hang that thing on the wall for your kids or your adult kids to play with. Now the cool thing is it does come with enough command strips that you can totally put these couple bricks on the wall so they have a flat side like that. You can totally put them however you want to, arrange them however you want to do that. That's pretty neat. Now, these I think might be exclusive to this set. I might be wrong. Same thing with a flag. But the other couple accessories are not. So, the coins we have here, which are fairly well hefty, they're pretty much solid plastic. These are some accessories you can get from the 4-inch line. Now, I couldn't tell you exactly who comes with them. I think I've seen Goomba with them. I think I've seen Mario with them. So, you can get these kind of just wherever. in the 4-inch line. Little neat that they included this. However, there's no real way to hang these, as far as I could tell. No real way for interplay with that. Nice accessories, though. You also can get Star Power Star. You even got the little eyes there. So this is also an accessory. Obviously comes with Star Power Mario in the 4-inch line. So if you find that, usually you'll get this. So it's the same kind of problem here. We don't have a way to like mount that. But I guess if you have extra sticky tack or something, you could totally lay that out. Now you also get this question block, which is also a 4-inch accessory. So pretty cool. It does work fairly well with your 2.5-inch line. So you can, boom, you know, or punch it, whatever technically they do. Now I'm really digging the flagpole, to be honest. That's actually pretty neat. It has a clear base right there, so I guess something can stand on it. And you can totally put one of the command strips on it, just like so, because it has a flat side. And the flag itself does not go up and down, which makes me a little bit sad. Because you have this ridge all right through here, so you can't make the flag go up and down. It does spin. That's pretty cool. But it would be fun to actually have a character that could go on the flagpole. I think that would be pretty neat. Also, if the flag would go up, down, whatever, that would be pretty neat. Now, he does, of course, come, this set comes with figures we have looked at before. So we've got Luigi. Now, we'll say the paint on these is a little bit sloppier than normal. So you got some really kind of nasty seam right there. And that, not so great around the hat. But once again, we've had these before, so I guess I don't care. Now, this Goomba has one of the worst seam lines I've ever seen. I mean, look at that. That's bad. I don't know what happened with this particular Goomba, but he was not put together very well. The last Goomba I've got, wherever he is up there on the wall, didn't have that bad of front to back relation there. That's pretty... Ooh, that didn't sound great. Either way, so we got those couple figures. And of course, have your Princess Peach, because it's her castle, dang it. You know, she's actually done pretty well. The gloves are a little bit sloppy, a little bit of red extra paint there, but... And of course, you've got her legs and high heels. That's always a good thing. Hair, nice and soft. Actually, that feels like softer plastic than it did before. Neat. Alright. So the princess, of course, goes on her castle. And then, of course, the hero of our game, who is not really the right color. And this, right there, you can see, they overdid it on the white a little bit. And his red is not very good. So, you know, I'd be okay using some of my older Mario figures on here. Now, the cool thing is, with this, I could bust out any of my 2.5-inch line, and it would totally work. I'll probably do that later on, just not in this review. I wouldn't mind getting a few pictures here and there with some of the other 2.5-inch figures. I think it would be great. So, there's your Mario. But let's go ahead and look at one of the main reasons to even get this set, if Mario will stand there. The exclusive Bowser figure. Now, technically speaking, he's not 2.5. I think he's 2.2. But he's also a much, much larger figure than we would normally see. Look at the bulk on this guy. This thing is ridiculous. The molded detail is fantastic. His skin, it feels like an orange. You know, he's got a very orange peel, like reptilian skin going on. The spikes are really nice. His shell is very nicely done. Got the orange kind of flame hair going here. Look at the eyes. Look at those intense eyes. Now, the paint around the mouth, that's lacking a little bit. It's just not a great job. It's a little bit rough, but he's not bad. You do get a tongue in there that's painted. You've got teeth that are painted. You've got all his arm bands and neck bands that are all on there. Slightly different color tummy going on there with the different scales. He does have some articulation. I wish the hands would move. He's a big enough and hefty enough figure. They could have, you know, put in some wrist articulation there. The legs, I believe they're... Okay, the legs don't rotate. They're keyed in there. The tail does rotate, I'm happy to announce. Look at that. So you can get the tail turning like that. This guy is awesome. I'm not going to lie. This is probably one of my favorite figures from the 2.5-inch line so far. So, now if his mouth is open a little bit more, that would be great. But this is so cool. Now, I think the only other way you could get a Bowser figure in this kind of size, the brand escapes me, but there was one that was roughly a 3-inch size. So it'd be a little bit bigger, it'd be about that big, which would be right on par with these guys when he's not like in giant Bowser mode, which he is in for a lot of the 3D games where he has a much larger body. Now what would be great is to have Cat Bowser. I want Cat Bowser! I'll lower my light down a little bit here. But this is so cool. It's not worth $40 cool, but it's definitely cool. The castle, the rest of the playset is phenomenal. And I love that they just kind of give you a spot for him to go up top where he can be angry. Now, I'd be worried that the only thing holding this thing on a wall would be some 3M tape. The castle itself is not very heavy. So let's clear out some of these figures and take a closer look at the castle. Alright, so, I mean, this thing, it's hollow, you know. We got the nice opening doors here, so you can actually store some small figures inside. Of course, no internal detail. Why would they do that? I mean, maybe if it had like the red carpet or even like a fake sticker for the stairs and stuff, that would have been like one step further. I mean, you have a giant blank canvas in there. Jax, maybe you can get on that? Ooh, maybe I can hit repro labels, see if they could do something. That'd be cool. Get some repro labels for this. Now, one thing you guys will notice, there's a buttload of panel lines on this. The Gunpla builder and me really want to detail this. Because I mean, look at all the stars and stuff going around the side here. Those might need a little bit of something. I really do like that cartoony windows there. Actually, the stained glass princess window there is actually pretty neat. We got another door right up there and another yellow door right there. So in some ways, very similar to the game. I don't know which game. Now, Mario 64, which was the first time we got a 3D castle, obviously. Similar look, but a bit different in design, because that castle actually had a big flat spot on top, because of course that's where you met Yoshi. Spoilers if you didn't get all 100 stars. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. Now, if you come around the back, you get slightly disillusioned. Never look behind the castle, guys. So here's the hooks on which you put, or well, I guess technically it's the tabs. These are the hooks. So if you're hanging it, totally hang it by that. I mean, if you're crazy, by all means, drill and tap this into the wall. You know, put some actual like nice stud hangers up. Like I said, it in itself couldn't be more than maybe a pound, if that. I mean, so yeah, do with it as you will. I like the really nice red roof going on here. It's pretty neat. Now the cost, if you guys are thinking, man, $40 is steep. Okay, well, look at it this way. Each of these figures is anywhere from $5 to $6, roughly. I mean, mind you, they're not great, but they're $5 to $6. So, normal, everyday 2.5-inch figures that you can get pretty much anywhere, which that's a nice little cluster there. Hi! These guys... Oh, hold on. Maybe I can get a cool little... Can I get a selfie? Oh, yes. Okay, totally getting a selfie later on after this is done. Okay, so, these guys themselves, this is $20 right here in itself. So that's half your cost. Now include these couple big hunks of plastic, along with the flag, which I, once again, don't believe you can get anywhere else. I'd say that's at least another $5 worth of value. Now you add in the accessories you can only get from the 4-inch line. That's probably another couple dollars in and of itself. You get this great poster. That's probably a couple bucks. And then you get 3M thingies, which is a couple dollars. Just go out and buy them. So command strips don't cost anything. However, you get a figure that we've never gotten before in its own right. So this guy, you know, it should be roughly in the $5, $6 range. He's a little heftier, stuff like that. Not to mention a limited figure. I would say this is probably a $10 figure, in my opinion. He's also very, very heavy. Listen. And if you don't believe me, well, there's Wally. He's gotten more plastic in him than that Wally figure, and that was an $8 figure. So I would say that's a $10 figure in and of itself. So between just the figures you get in this, that's $30. So $30 of your cost, plus a big castle, playset, and stuff like that. Now, you know, if you're worried about it, get yourself 15% coupon. You know, they send them out all the time in rewards. So maybe that'll make it more worth it to you. If you get a kid who really loves these things, you can totally mount it on the wall. He can play with it there. just, it is what it is. You can play with all your 2.5-inch figures on here. Though the 8 bits would look a little weird playing on a 3-dimensional castle. But I think that's going to be it, guys. Now I'm going to go make sure I get a whole bunch of pictures with like all of my figures here. In fact, let's put Bowser back up in here, looking all menacing. And we'll throw our hero and our princess back on the castle, because it just makes it look all, pretty. But I'll catch you guys on the next review. Make sure you go check out all my other Jakk-specific World of Nintendos. There's a ton. There's a ton of them. I have a whole wall right up there of nothing but figures. So I'll catch you guys then. And of course, thanks to my patrons. You guys are awesome as always. If you're interested in the Patreon or you know anything about it, it'll be right here on the screen. And that's going to be it from me. Remember, as always, guys, keep on nerding.